Hi there and welcome to Storytime with Uncle Bill. And today's story is about my workout partner in my second bid, the second time I was in federal prison at FEC Seymour Johnson. He's this big Indian dude, looked like a big white dude. He actually looked like Brock Lesnar, and his name was Godwin. And he used to work out with a bunch of big black dudes, and they was just stronger than him and kind of pushed him too hard, but he just couldn't ever compete. So he came to me. I had working in the kitchen, and he asked me could I get some protein, and that was just the most common request. You know, if you're trying to get big, you got to eat a lot, and the more protein, you know, you got to get a gram per pound, and it's just hard to do. They got a lot of carbohydrates, but not a lot of protein, but we could get it. You know what I mean? And I told him I could get him on in the kitchen. Because I was looking for a workout partner, and I don't just work out with anybody, man. And but he was stronger than me, and he needed technique and stuff. And he was like this wrestler in high school and college, and like a football star. He was a tough dude, man. Real competitive, real crazy. His workout belt said, "Here comes the pain," just like Brock Lesnar did. So I ended up getting him in the kitchen. He worked the dish room, and this is like three just little mini things that me and him did were pretty funny. So the first one was, you always play pranks in the kitchen. One of my favorite things to do is, even out in the real world, I like to throw buckets of water on people, ice water too. Especially if you try to get up on me and stuff. That was always my way of showing you I could get bigger. Sometimes I'd even throw people in the sink. But these people were creative now. Like I had some crazy stuff done to me. And this is probably one of the craziest because of the kitchen whites. When you worked in the kitchen, you had to wear kitchen whites. And it's always hot in the kitchen, always hot. But where he worked, it was really hot because we had these big industrial ovens. They were so big, like 50 people could get inside of them. They were huge, stainless steel. They were nice, state of the art. And with the fryers right there, and then he worked in the pot pan room off the corner of this, and all his water was 150 degrees all the time, and it was just always steaming over there. He'd be sweating his ass off continuously. And he did something or another, and I was like, I'm gonna get his ass. And I got him with a big 5-gallon bucket of water, good too. And I just wham, and he started running. He had on them slosh boots. They were supposed to be waterproof, but he kind of looked like a cartoon character. I knew he was pissed too. And he wouldn't have been no fighter, none, probably like some knuckle sandwich or whatever. You know, he probably would have got creative, but he didn't catch me. I was flying, y'all. I come run that damn corner, and all the tables were set up because it was at the end of the meal. They were set up. They were leaning on their side, so they made like these mini walls going throughout the cafeteria. And I hid behind one of those, and he just continued to run out the cafeteria, and he didn't see me. And then when he walked by, I went back the other way, and then just walked out the door. He never saw me. So I ended up going, like, working out, or I had a class or something, because we worked out in the morning. And I came back, and like right before count time, 4 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. count, most important count, federal prison. We was all the cooks was over in the corner, me and all these black dudes chilling. And I had caught it just at the last second for lunch that day. They had chili dogs. And sometimes they would save pans, and if it was good stuff, you know, or even if it was bad, because I can make a soup out of anything, or some kind of alternative meal out of the last meal. Instead of wasting food to make it good. And he threw a 4-inch transfer pan of chili. It's about yay big. It's called a 4-inch transfer pan because it's 4 inches high. And it's about that big, and it was all over me, all over the back of the wall. I mean, he launched it too. Like, the dude didn't play around. As hard as you pranked him, he would try to prank. I just like this style. I just really like this style. A lot of people are like, why didn't you fight him and shit? Like, nah, that dude got his shit off better than I did. I was mad about it that he did it better than I did. Why didn't I think of the chili? You know, that's way better than the water. And but the CEOs came out, because we're two big dudes now. Like, we're probably like 260, 280 a piece. I mean, we're big guys. And 600-700 pound squat deadlifts, 400 pound bench presses. We didn't worry about too much. And when you work out like that, you know, everybody stops to look because it's always sizing up and competition and shit. But that place was cool, man. Everybody kind of encouraged each other, or they did like they always do, just picked on you, and just normal stuff. So he got me with that, but the guards came out, they were scared as hell. But you know, and I had, oh, you gotta clean it up, blah blah blah. So that was interesting, especially if you were seeing the black dudes, because a little bit got on them, and they just it could have got way out of hand. But we had been working together a while. So the next time, and dude, man, like that 4 o'clock stand-up count is that's the one that goes to DC, and they don't, you can get shipped over that. They don't like to play around with that. I ain't even sure, because I ain't never met nobody that actually got in trouble for that, but they would just made it sound like it was the worst thing on earth. Just stand up, they come by, they got a card, say your name, number, and it goes by. It takes maybe an hour, and then it's over, and then you go to lunch or dinner. And but dude, he ate a lot of protein, people. Like, in the morning time, he would literally have like 10 eggs and they had this coffee that was real instant. It just came in this black, it came in this plastic thing. It was black as hell, and it would mix, you know, that was concentrated coffee. It would mix, and you would get a little bit, you would get regular tasting coffee. He would just drink the black part of it. Murphy, my stealing partner in the first prison, he would do the same thing too, man, just hardcore. Not what Murphy didn't do the eggs, he just did the coffee. But Godwin did the egg and the coffee. I mean, that was the first thing. He was serious about working out now, people. And but he was fucking farting stink. My God, to the high heavens, he needed to be roto-rooted for real. I mean, he was horrible. And like, even in his whole dorm, and like, if he wasn't who he was, he probably would have got killed, because he didn't give a damn neither. He just didn't give a damn. When he farted, he just fucking farted, and it was explosive. And I mean, people would say shit, but they didn't do nothing. And it was bad. Like, it was so bad that a couple of times he did that during the 4 o'clock count, and people would disperse. We'd be lined up on the wall, and they would just do one at a time. Always mess my name up. And but he for not the kitchen guards, but the guards that came in to do the count with them, because it was separate. And he almost got sent to the hole or shipped off or whatever, because he made them leave. I never left, because it's not that I was immune to this shit. I didn't want to get in trouble. So if he was standing right next to me and farted, I had to suck it up. I ain't taking a chance with people. The chances I take wasn't when all the guards was in front of me. And they say it's the most important time. Okay, we just get the most important time over, and we're going to do whatever the hell we want after this. He ain't had that same belief. He ain't had that same belief at all. And but the most memorable was we was working out, and we was going to do squats, and he was jacked up about it, because he was, I can't remember, it was like 750 or 850. It was a big number. And I thought he would have it easy, folks. I mean, because he was working at it, and we was improving pretty quick, you know. And we kind of this big ass dude told us about this dude sets a 6 for 4 and do it until you can't do it and go up 5. It worked, and probably do anything to work if you try it, but that's what we tried and it worked. And so he was like, "Look, I'm going for it today," and I was like, "All right." So we used to jack, "Come on, man," you know. And I didn't really listen to music, but he did. He was jacked up. And everybody, when you go for big numbers like that, whatever anybody else is doing, they just stop and come check you out. That's just what's gonna happen. And or if you're everybody stops and checks you out. The place wasn't that big. It was like an outdoor facility, and underneath like this little, it was like a building with a thing on it, a carport had some weights underneath it. And not even like a lot, but it was enough, way more than enough. And you might have to wait a little bit, but somebody let you in on the car. So he got up underneath the bar, floated down. Well, we did the sets warmed up. And he got up, he going for it now. He going for it, and he had his greens on. You're issued greens, but when you're in the kitchen, you get whites. But he had his greens on. His shit was tight as hell too. I mean, he had the like he was proportioned. You know what I mean? He didn't have like skinny legs and big tight proportion. And his damn shit was tight as hell. He could have used 2 sizes bigger for sure. But so he was under this shit. He wrapped it, and when it's heavy like that and you step back away from the safety bars, you know, you're shaking, and he's shaking, and I'm ready though. I'm ready. And when you spot somebody squat, you hit them up underneath the arms. It helps out. It doesn't take much. But when you're going for a max, you don't touch nobody until they tell you to touch them. And when you got that much weight, people, it's real easy for your knees or your it's something to give, your back, something, or it just rolls off the back of your back onto your spotter. So when you got that much weight, like, you got to really be conscious of everything, because it's important. This dude's life and your body could be dependent upon it. And I take it serious now. And so he come back, and I was like, "You ready, man? You got it, kid? You got it, man? Come on, you got it, yeah." He come down, and people, when he came down, it was perfect. Come up, but as he hit the bottom, night, good angle on it coming up. His pants split, and he farted, and I started laughing. But he got it easy. I mean, easy, people. Like, the first time ever even tried, he got it easy. But I see, like, the green pants, he's got on white boxers, and I see his boxers, and I was like, "Damn, dog, you want a racket?" He's like, "Nah, I got it, dog." And he's got, like, we chewed, we dipped. We dipped at the time. I had quit smoking and was dipping. Had this shit right there. And he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna try it a couple more times." I tell you, just a go-getter, folks. A lot of weight too. And he went down. "I got it, dog. I got it. I got it, dog. I got it." And he came down, like, it was like the 3rd or 4th one, and he fucking farted, and his boxers just blew brown. He blew debris all over the back of his body. Shit. He shit. And it stunk, man. Everybody's laughing. He's like, "I still got it." That guy's going down the lane. Oh, it stinks so bad. And but he ended up getting like 6-7 times, and he got it clean too. And he walked over there and racked weight, and he said, "Well, I guess I better change my drawers." And he that's what he did. And it was kind of like, because he lived, I think he lived either the last building closest to the chow hall, so you had to walk all the way past the basketball goals and over to the little wooded area, past the library, over the bridge, and then the 2 buildings, 3 or 4 buildings, and it was a long way and just ass blowed out. You ain't hiding it. It ain't going nowhere. That was it. And man, we talked about that. And he didn't give a damn, people. I mean, he didn't give a damn. He had got said 55, so I forget what it was. A lot of weight. Bar bending. That's they talked about that and the other thing. And he was on the football field, and boy, they just couldn't stop him. I mean, nobody could stop this dude. And I was getting close to going home, so I didn't want to play anymore. Because it was flag football, but it was some serious ass flag football, people. And it's a bunch of inmates, man. It's a bunch of dudes. It's a bunch of guys. This ain't backyard football. And like, there's a lot of aggression too. So like, who gives a damn about a flag? You know what I mean? 5 yards, I'm about to knock this dude's head out. And I never played dirty in any sport. Anybody ever tell you? I never cheat. I don't hold. You're just better than me. You're better than me. I don't do no unnecessary foul. I call my own fouls. I just don't. I never felt the need to cheat. If I had to cheat you to beat you, I didn't even want to play you. You just better than me. And if you were better than me, I'd play you 1,000 times and lose just to win the one. And then when I won the one, I'd never play again because I'm walking out a winner. And just the mentality. And but everybody was like, yeah, man. Because I played almost every position except quarterback on the field. And but I could block your best dude, and I didn't even have the skills like that. People, I didn't play organized. I played soccer for like 10 years, baseball for 2, and never any of the other sports because I wanted to work, and we didn't really have the money, and I was really good at everything too, but I didn't want to be a burden. It is what it is. But they wanted me to go out there and block this dude and just to see what was up, because we were friends and we had worked in the kitchen and we had been working out a long time, and what ultimate way to prove the game. And I thought long and hard about it, and the dude was way strong, he was way crazier. It would have been interesting to see what it would have been like if we had hooked up in the street before prison. But I accepted the challenge because this what it is. Plus we talk shit all the time too. So I mean, I might even have the flyer, but they even put like a flyer. They always put something up like they announce games. Be Coastal versus Piedmont or something. And it might say something about 1 or 2 of the players who did and whatnot or whatever. What this one had was like the cow, and I used to call a guy one Big Honky. No, the Incredible Honk. The Incredible Honk. Like Honky, the Incredible Honky. The Incredible Honk. And Paige is my man. And I'm racist, sexist, and all that stuff. I love everybody, man. I think you should be joking. If it's 2020 people, if you hate it, you need to stop. Just stop. Find some reason to like something. Just find some reason to like something. And so I'm gonna look and I'm gonna put this out there, and I'm gonna say a lot of this stuff over and over again. But like I'm gonna say the N word. I'm gonna cuss. It's the way I grew up. It's who I grew up. I've got black people all in my family. Black people have saved my life. You'll hear about that. If I got any problem with black people, the dudes got the big wangers, and every time they watch me work out, they get bigger. That's what it is. Football game. So they had the flyer. It was the cow. So the cow, so they call me the cow, and the honk. That boy is strong as hell, folks. He got a couple sacks on me, but I did do a pretty good job. He didn't get like everybody else, and I held him up, and I talking shit. Held you up like a pool stick, sucker. And like one of the plays, he lined up. He lined up like a safety. I swear to God, he lined up like a safety, way in the back, like 15 yards on the line of scrimmage. And like he was in one of another league, and come full blast at me, man. Like, yeah, come on, sucker. And I just moved. I told the quarterback, I was like, yo, dude, if he comes at me, you better go the other way. I mean, this dude's crazy. Ain't no way in hell. You stand in front of the trade and you deserve to get run over. You know what I mean? But we battled it out, man. I mean, we beat the hell out of each other. It wasn't really nothing spectacular that happened. It was just part of the deal. And that was the last little hoorah we had. But that's my man Godwin, 2nd year in federal prison. If you like this story, hit the like, share, subscribe button, leave a comment. And until next time, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Peace.